Welcome to New Spenser Ward, a 20-bed assessment and treatment unit for women over 65 who are experiencing difficulties with their mental health. We're based in Chertsey, on the site of St Peter's Hospital, where you'll see signposting to the ward. We know that coming to hospital for the first time can be very unsettling, but our experienced caring team is here to make you or your loved one as comfortable as possible while supporting your return to life at home.
We mainly get people who have things like dementia, depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, all sorts of mental health issues. So we assess them, and obviously the medical team will implement the treatment plans, and we just support them into their recovery.
I'm the clinical psychologist on the ward, so that means I'm involved in the assessments of all of the patients as part of the wider team. So I will sit in on the initial meetings, I'll talk to a lot of the patients, talk to their carers, think about what's been going on for them so we can get a bit more of a rounded picture about how we can support them when they're on the ward. And I also work with the staff to help them understand our patients on the ward and how they can support them in the best way.
Everyone has their own private room with ensuite bathroom, designed to be light and comfortable, and some have been adapted for people with mobility difficulties. A choice of 3 meals is served daily, and refreshments are offered throughout the day.
We deliver care, so we do a lot of personal care. We do one-to-one with a lot of them because there's a lot of anxiety, so we need reassurance given.
We understand that it can feel scary coming somewhere like this or overwhelming, and that you might not know what to expect. But to really see it as a positive place to come, that it's a comfortable environment, it's a very supportive environment, and there's lots of activities for patients on the ward here.
So we have an activities timetable, and there's 2 activities a day. It could be exercise group or coping skills groups or relaxation groups. We do a wellness and recovery group as well. And then we try and do a daily walk too, if the weather's okay, which sometimes it's not in this country. But if we can't, or people are less able to walk, we do a walk around the garden instead. We have a good garden on the ward.
We have a lot of art sessions, we have word search sessions, and our aromatherapist has just started coming back after COVID. So the ladies particularly enjoy that.
At New Spenser Ward, we encourage people staying with us to tell us how they are feeling about their care. We involve carers and families as much as possible too. As well as our weekly meeting, carers and family members can attend their relative or friend's ward round meeting if their relative or friend would like that. This is a weekly meeting between the person in our care and key team members, where together we review their care, make adjustments to medication, and discuss their progress on the ward, working towards their return to the community.
We will regularly try and invite family members along to our what we call MDT, so multidisciplinary team reviews. Certainly we encourage family members to be part of the patient's treatment plan, assessments, because sometimes they can bring really useful information about the patient that just gives us a better sense of who they are and of what's happened to them to bring them here.
So I also run the carers meeting, which is a place for patients' carers to come to the ward. It's a monthly meeting and discuss any sort of issues, concerns that the carers have with the ward. It also gives them information about the ward. It's a place for them to speak about their experiences.
It is being part of a good team. So for me, the team is very supportive, compassionate, willing to actually adapt to changes, adapt to challenges. And the team works together to ensure that quality of care is at a high standard, meeting the trust requirement and providing safe care. Recently, we're looking at running our guinea pig project, for instance. So pet therapy has been known very well to actually help with people's recovery as well.
To provide a friendly atmosphere in this ward, New Spenser Ward, we try to make people who use our services feel welcomed by being open, honest, and trustworthy to them. And we always strive for people who use our services to feel free to have that homely feeling that they've left home to be in a home.
I really was in a mess, a complete mess, and I had psychosis. I had schizophrenic thoughts, schizophrenic feelings. I think it's taken me almost to this point now where I recognise how wonderful these people are that have been around me, and how wonderfully well they look after their patients, and how fantastic they are as individuals. I can't praise them enough because they've been magnificent. They are the best hospital, I believe, in the country for mental illness.
Dorian's been here now for about 1 month. She's happy to be here. Everything seems to be, everywhere is nice and clean. The staff seem to be fantastic. People come to this ward in a difficult situation. I think they've done well, yeah. And I'm not just saying that for the sake of saying it, yeah. I genuinely feel they've done well.
This is a really friendly ward, and people find friends on this ward that have been through the same sort of experiences. There's no shame on this ward. Everyone's going through something in their life, and this ward can really benefit them.
We look forward to welcoming you here at New Spenser Ward. If you have any questions before you arrive, please call our reception. You can also see your welcome pack, which is sent to you and your family or carer.